Yo guys, what is happening? Simon B1471 coming back at you with another gameplay commentary. So today I'm going to be talking about Resident Evil 7. Now I know I've never really done a video about Resident Evil, but there's a good reason for that. Now, me as a kid growing up, a lot of my childhood memories was around, you know, obviously a lot of the older games. Me being in my 30s now, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video right now are probably still at school or maybe in your late teens, early 20s, so you're probably going to have no idea what I'm going to be talking about for the next minute or so. I used to love Resident Evil, so Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3 and then Code Veronica. Now, those games was very similar to Resident Evil 7. It was more about, you know, searching the kind of areas of the maps to find keys, chess pieces, you know, fuses, bolt cutters, you name it. You had to find those things to progress in the game. You had to find ammo for your weapons. And I really enjoyed that kind of style of game. Then Resident Evil, for some strange reason, kind of decided then to become more of a shooting game instead of a more mysterious kind of puzzle-solving game, you know, with elements of, you know, killing things. You know, the hunters on Resident Evil 2, I think it was. Oh, God, those things were good. You know, the lickers as well. It was amazing. I'm a big fan of Resident Evil anyway. I've watched all the films. Mila Djokovic is, you know, sexy as fuck. Let's face it, guys. I've watched all the Resident Evil films. I've got the box sets. I'm a Resident Evil fan. But unfortunately, after Code Veronica X, I know there was a load of spin-offs of Resident Evil. There was loads of games, really. If you Wikipedia Resident Evil now, there'll probably be more than 10 to 15 different titles. But the main ones for me as a kid growing up was Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3 and Code Veronica X. That's what I played, you know, when I was a little kid myself. And ultimately Resident Evil 7 is kind of a very similar feel, you know, there's a kind of an eerie feel to it. You have to go around, you have to find keys, you know, like the gameplay you've seen in the background, that's from the Resident Evil demo. I think you have to escape the house. I've actually, you know, not even done it all yet. I've just got to the outside of the house, which you're going to see right at the end of this video. And it's a refreshing breath of fresh air for me. I'm so hyped for Resident Evil 7. I believe it doesn't come out until after Christmas, which is a bit of a disappointment. However, Resident Evil 7, there's going to be gameplay of that on my channel. And years ago, guys, on Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3 and Veronica X, it wasn't really that scary. But you guys know I'm a pussy anyway. If you watch me Outlast videos, that is, I'm a big girl. And playing Resident Evil 7... it was kind of a bit scary. Obviously, it's nowhere near as scary as Outlast, Amnesia, all those kind of games. However, we've seen those games becoming really popular. You know, YouTubers have, you know, skyrocketed in views. And I think that's part of the reason maybe, you know, Resident Evil and the developers there have actually decided to make it, you know, return to its roots. It's not as simple and straightforward as what they used to be. But obviously technology's moved on. You can't simply make a game like Resident Evil 1, 2 or 3 anymore and expect it to sell. You've got to add a lot more into it. And the Resident Evil 7 demo, what I've actually played as of, you know, doing this commentary now, I'm really enjoying it. It's definitely going to be a game I'm going to play a lot of. But you guys let me know what you think. This is probably one of the biggest things to come out of E3 for me personally. Obviously, we all knew Battlefield 1 was going to be there. You know, I kind of expected it to be amazing, and yes, it was amazing. However, this was kind of one of the things in the background which I didn't really know about until I saw footage at E3, and I didn't even know there was a demo available to play, guys, until yesterday. One of my subscribers on Twitter actually told me about this. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but a big thank you to you, sir, for informing me about this game. I'm really hyped, really excited. Hopefully, the game will live up to the hype and the expectations I've got for it, mainly because of me nostalgia kicking in. I'm an old arse gamer. I can relate heavily to, you know, a lot of older titles, and fingers crossed it proves to be as good as what I hope. After playing the demo, even though I haven't done everything on the demo yet, I've just got outside the house and it's gone back down to the cave area where that guy's hanging like on a butcher's hook. I just can't believe that Resident Evil is going back to its roots, and that gets a thumbs up all day long for me, guys. So thanks for watching as always. If you've enjoyed the video, click like. If not, hit dislike. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.